forgive, heal, and move forward today, I want to ask you a simple question. Is there someone you still haven't forgiven? Maybe someone lied to you, maybe someone broke your trust, maybe someone walked away when you needed them most. Or maybe the person you haven't forgiven is yourself. Pain has a strange way of staying with us. Even when years pass, old wounds can still hurt. We smile on the outside, but deep inside we carry anger, regret, sadness, and disappointment. Many people believe forgiveness is a gift we give to others, but the truth is different. Forgiveness is the greatest gift you can give yourself. It doesn't mean what happened was right. It doesn't mean you forget the pain. It doesn't mean you allow people to hurt you again. It simply means you refuse to let your past control your future. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks. Every painful memory adds another rock, every betrayal adds another, every regret adds another. Eventually, the weight becomes so heavy that you can barely move forward. That is exactly what unforgiveness does. It keeps us trapped. It steals our peace. It steals our happiness. It steals our future. Life is too precious to spend it carrying yesterday's pain. Every sunrise brings another opportunity to begin again. Every new day reminds us that healing is possible, but healing begins with one decision, the decision to let go. That decision is never easy. Sometimes forgiveness feels impossible. Sometimes the wound is too deep. Sometimes the betrayal is too painful. Sometimes we ask, why should I forgive someone who never apologized? The answer is simple. Because your peace is worth more than your anger. Holding on to hate never hurts the other person as much as it hurts you. Bitterness slowly steals your joy. Forgiveness gives it back. Think about a tree during autumn. The tree lets go of every old leaf. Not because the leaves were bad, but because holding onto them would stop new growth. We must do the same. Sometimes we have to let go of the past so something beautiful can grow in its place. Many successful people have faced rejection, betrayal, failure, and heartbreak. Yet they chose forgiveness, not because it was easy, but because they wanted freedom more than revenge. Remember this: the strongest people are not those who never get hurt. The strongest people are those who learn to heal. Today is not about pretending your pain never happened. Today is about choosing hope over bitterness, choosing peace over anger, choosing freedom over pain. No matter what happened yesterday, your story is not over. The next chapter can be better than the last, but only if you are willing to turn the page. So take a deep breath. Open your heart and begin this journey toward healing. Are still ahead. In the first part, we learned that forgiveness is not about saying the pain never happened. It is about choosing freedom over bitterness. Now let's talk about the invisible weight many people carry every day. Pain doesn't always leave scars that people can see. Sometimes the deepest wounds are hidden behind a smile. Someone may look happy on the outside but feel broken inside. Maybe they were betrayed by someone they trusted. Maybe they lost someone they loved. Maybe they were rejected, ignored, or made to feel they were never good enough. These experiences can stay in our hearts for years if we don't face them. The problem is that emotional pain doesn't disappear simply because time passes. If we bury it instead of healing it, it often grows stronger. It can turn into anger. It can become fear. It can become sadness that follows us wherever we go. Many people believe they are trapped by their past. But the past is a chapter of your life, not the whole book. Every new day gives you the chance to write a different page. Think about carrying a heavy chain everywhere you go. At first, you may think you can manage it, but over time, it becomes exhausting. That is what happens when we refuse to let go of hurt. The weight affects our relationships, our confidence, and even our dreams. Sometimes we stop trusting people because one person betrayed us. Sometimes we stop believing in ourselves because one failure convinced us we weren't good enough. But one mistake does not define your future. One painful experience does not define your value. Remember this: your scars tell a story of survival, not defeat. Every challenge you have overcome proves that you are stronger than you realize. Healing does not happen overnight. It is a journey. Some days you will feel strong. Other days you may remember the pain again. That is normal. Keep moving forward anyway. Each small step toward peace matters. When you choose to forgive, you are not changing the past. You are changing your future. You are deciding that your happiness is more important than your hurt. You are choosing hope. You are choosing freedom, and that choice has the power to transform your life. You're ready to stop letting yesterday control today. Healing begins with a choice, not a feeling, not a miracle. A choice. Every morning you can decide whether your past will define you or whether your future will inspire you. Many people wait until they feel ready to move on, but the truth is, healing often starts before you feel ready. It begins the moment you say, "I deserve peace," and no matter what you've been through, you deserve a life filled with hope, joy, and purpose. Think about a broken bone. When it breaks, it hurts. It needs time to heal. During that time, it may feel weak. But once it heals, it can become strong again. Our hearts are similar. After disappointment, betrayal, or loss, they need care and patience. Healing is not forgetting. Healing is remembering without letting the pain control your life. You may still remember what happened. But one day, the memory will no longer have power over you. That is true freedom. Sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe you trusted the wrong person. Maybe you missed an opportunity. Maybe you feel guilty about something from your past. But remember this: you are human. Human beings make mistakes. Mistakes are lessons, not life sentences. Your past decisions do not determine your future. Every successful person has failed. Every strong person has experienced pain. The difference is that they refused to stay there. They learned, they grew, they moved forward. You can do the same. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" try asking, "What can this experience teach me?" That one question can change your life. Pain can make you bitter, or it can make you wiser. The choice is yours. When you forgive, you make room for better relationships. You make room for new dreams. You make room for happiness. Most importantly, you make room for yourself to grow into the person you are meant to become. Remember, healing doesn't mean every day will be perfect. Some days will still be difficult. Some memories may still hurt. But every step forward is a victory. Celebrate your progress, even if it feels small. A small step taken every day leads to a big transformation over time. Believe in your ability to heal. Believe that your future can be brighter than your past. Believe that your story is still being written. The best chapters may still be ahead of you. So don't stop now. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep growing. One day you'll look back and realize that what once broke your heart became the reason you discovered your strength. Thank you for watching.